Welcome guys to another World War Marvel. As you know, I'm Adam and I have John here again. And I think this is match number 6 we filmed here at the New Markets Games Club on my trip down there. So it's pretty good.
It's nice and quick games. We can get a lot of these out in a day, that helps.
And it stockpiles them for me, which I like for the content, and hopefully everybody else likes on YouTube as well. So today's matchup, we have Jean Grey, which I'll be playing, versus
Gamora, most dangerous woman in the universe.
I wonder.
After, possibly the most dangerous woman in the universe.
But she's not in her Phoenix form right now, so really, we'll see what happens. Predictions.
I don't know. This one is. I think the nod will go to Jean. I think Power Master is going to be her big advantage.
Yeah.
Gamora, mental is actually her best defense.
Yeah, which is odd, but yeah.
I've got the cheaper attacks.
Yes.
Between my blast gun and my blade swing, those are 2 power each.
Yep.
I've got Master Assassin, so if I can get those
double 8s,
if I can get the double 8s, that's going to really raise the damage.
She gets a reroll, right?
She has I believe, yes, she has close combat master, so reroll, I believe, on the
melee
blade swing.
Yeah. Ooh, that's dangerous. That's very dangerous. I'm going to have to keep her at bay. Jean Grey, basically how I'm going to play her is using her psychic powers. I know Gamora has stealth, but if I can get her within 8 inches, I'll use, the cheaper psychic power. I know it's a blue one. I can't remember the name of it, but it costs 2 to do, does 2 damage. Stuns on an overload, so I'll overload for the extra die, overload for the stun. Hopefully that helps take you out, and then maybe I'll motivate mine beforehand to give myself an extra attack.
Yes.
And I do have a couple of little play things like that sort of helps me out. So maybe telekinesis and throw something. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I think Jean's downfall is going to be running out of power.
Yeah,
that's going to be her big thing.
She only has 8 power, right?
Yeah,
and
she's
so
going to be looking at really 1 attack a turn, I think.
1, maybe 2. Maybe 2.
Even
so,
I think 2 will be pushing it though, because really to get the most out of your one blue a turn, you're looking at 4 power.
Well, and that's to get the most. But if I'm okay with dealing 3 damage, you know what I mean, just to hit, then that's 3 damage. You know what I mean. So if I can do that plus one other thing, we'll see what happens, right?
Yep.
So I'm not gonna if you charge into me, I can strike, still do 2 damage with that, back out for 1, do another psychic power, right? We saw that in Cap when we were playing there too, and that's really what she did, is okay, you rushed in, I'm going to strike you, move back, then use my psychic powers on you. So
this is going to be a good one, I think.
Yeah.
I think the nod goes to Jean just on the damage output, but we're going to see.
Yeah, I agree, but again, we'll see. So, all right guys, let's get right onto the board and go from there. So this is the board that we are playing on, again, using all the terrain from the New Market Games Club. So we're going to just start rolling off right away for deployment. I got us 8 versus your 4. I'm going to set up Jean first, over on this board edge, right there. Right there. And that is Jean's deployment. Where's Gamora setting up?
Gamora's going to go over on this side.
Right there?
Yeah.
All right.
She's going to actually go over a little bit so she's hidden, but...
Yeah, doesn't matter. You have stealth, so I can't see you, right? So.
And then my half line should be here. So that should be 6.
So, let's roll for initiative. Got an 8. An 8. All right, re-roll that. I got an 8.
I got a 5.
All right, I will have Gamora go first. Gamora's go. She's going to be moving up.
5.
5 right there. Okay.
Should get her within 10.
Is it within 10?
It is within 10.
Awesome. And then what are you going to do? Overloaded?
She's going to, so 1 to get to there.
Yeah.
She's then going to start unloading with that blast gun, so she can do 2 overloaded blast guns.
Okay, I will improve my energy defense because it is energy, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So here's the first roll.
All right, first one.
And that is 12 plus your attack.
12 plus my attack of
1 damage.
Is 20, yep, so that's 1 damage.
Yeah.
Second shot
is 12, 16. That's another damage to Jean. So 2 damage to Jean Grey.
2 damage on Jean, and Gamora claims first blood.
Uh-oh. Come back with Jean next.
4 dice, you should be good.
Jean's go. She's going to use 1 power to move up. So she just is going to move up 3, just within 8 inches there. And then from Gamora, I'll just move her up here so it's a clean shot actually. And then she's going to use 1 power, leaving her with 5 left. to use Motivate Mind on herself, so she gets +1 attack, taking her up to 7. And next, she's going to use Psychic Electrokinesis on Gamora. Gamora has an energy defense of 15. You're going to improve it?
She will improve to a 17,
Okay,
yes.
so I need to roll 10 on 4 dice. Well, 11 technically. So 11 on 4 dice, and that is definitely it. And that is a crit as well. So she takes in total 5 damage on Gamora, and that leaves her.
One
Grey
away
is
from the
full,
pail.
so if she takes 1 more damage, she's in the pail already. We'll come back. Let's just roll initiative now. Initiative, I got a 6. So you're 5. I'm going first with Jean. We'll come back with Jean's go in round 2. Jean's go for this round. She's going to actually do a 3-inch move just up here. So that way I'm within 6 inches of Gamora and 4 inches of that. Next, she's going to use 2 for telekinesis, grab this scenery piece, and throw it just right at Gamora, who needs to make a stamina test.
Agility check.
Or agility test. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah, so agility 10.
Yeah. And so that's 9, so she's
she
good.
passes it.
So nothing there.
Nothing happens from that.
And then I have 5 power left, so I'll use 4 for a 2 overloaded psychic illusions
I will
from
boost
Jean.
my mental defense.
Okay. So
Puts me to an 18 mental.
here we go. Jean has a 6 attack right now, so I need to roll 13 or higher. So that is definitely higher than 13, and it's a crit, so it takes 5 damage to Gamora again.
4, 5
And
into
puts
the
her into
red.
red.
Right,
So,
you lose 1 for being in the red.
yeah, now I need
Stamina is 8.
And she
9,
is
she
knocked
fails.
out. But it's her turn to activate.
All right, so during her activation,
Let's see if she wakes up. And that she
12,
does
she
not.
does not wake up.
Uh-oh, that's not good for Gamora.
All right,
Initiative, round 3. I got a 4.
I got 7. All
All right,
right.
let's see if Gamora wakes up.
Gamora wake up.
No,
No.
she cannot. Jean's go. Jean is going to do a overloaded twice psychic illusion on Gamora. So if this hits, she is dead. And it should hit, and it is critical as well, so 5 more damage to Gamora.
3 would have done it.
And that incapacitates her. Jean Grey moves on to the 3rd round of the Contest of Champions. We'll come back with the After Action Report next. Well, guys, you saw the matchup between Jean and Gamora.
Yes, that was a quick one.
She's good.
She's good.
She's really good.
Jean really, that FAQ in November that they gave out to her.
Helped her.
That really.
Significantly.
Yeah.
Because, like, now, energy to overload an attack, and you overload, obviously, the cheapest one that you can with her, and you overload it twice. And based off the situation, you either overload it for the extra dice twice, or overload it twice, once for the extra dice and once for the stun.
And you're still getting the bonus damage off it.
Yeah, 4 damage. And then on top of that, if you crit, it's 5. And like 3 times, I think I crit it with her.
Yeah.
3 times.
No, it's
And that's 15 damage in 3 rounds. Gamora, like, yeah, it would have been good. And like I would have played it slightly different with Jean. Like if I actually hit with the barrels, and you failed your agility,
and I was down.
I probably would have done the power that way, you know, with the overload that way, where I stunned you as well as hit you with 3 dice, just to affect you more. But it didn't matter.
Didn't matter. No,
didn't matter.
Gamora didn't really have a chance to get in there at all.
No, and once you failed your stamina roll like 3 times in a row, I'm like, well, that's game.
Yep, that was
so.
The first stamina roll, and it was pretty much all right. That's over.
Yeah, because Jean's gonna hopefully jump on you and go from there. So, wow, John, thank you very much. I feel bad for him this turn because he did nothing. Guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, ignite your hobby.